as you've already guessed, lets the keyboard function you type. To use this function, gaze at the area you want to type, go into the interaction menu, and after you made sure your target is in the correct position, gaze on the keyboard button to bring it up. It's useful to know that, when you activate the keyboard function in the activation menu, Computer Control Performer left-click automatically, so you don't have to do it beforehand. It is important to customize the settings to get the best typing experience. Dwell time is a very important setting to figure out what suits the best for you. It is obvious to pick a not too fast dwell time, but if it is too slow, you may think that it is not accurate. When I was just starting to use eye tracking, I'd set this around 500 milliseconds. This can be too fast for some of you, because when I started with eye tracking, I already knew my way around a QWERTY keyboard. So if you have not much experience with the selected keyboard layout, you may want to pick a longer dwell time. After 3 years of using eye tracking intensively, I can comfortably type with a dwell time of 300 milliseconds. It is also possible to let Computer Control automatically adapt the dwell speed if you enable adaptive dwell speed. So if you enable this setting and type without mistakes, Computer Control will speed up the dwell speed over time. If you make a lot of mistakes, on the other hand, the dwell speed will get gradually slower. Computer Control has also word prediction that you can enable or disable in the settings menu. Word prediction is generally used to type faster, as you don't need to spell out words all the way. You can also change the dwell speed of the word prediction button separate from the general keyboard dwell speed. This is crucial, because if you have a fast dwell speed, you don't get time to read the words that are predicted, resulting in accidental selection of words. I personally prefer to disable predictions, because I don't feel that I can type faster with predictions enabled. This is probably because I check too regularly if a particular word did show up, pulling me out of my rhythm of typing. Do any of you have the same feeling, or do you use predictions a lot? Please let me know in the comments if you wish. Moving on, the keyboard is not docked, meaning that the keyboard could hide what you are typing. So when the text is under the keyboard, you can do this. You can go into the off-screen menu of the keyboard to access a bunch of useful options. One of those options is to move the keyboard up or down, like this. In that off-screen menu, there are other options that could be useful. You can open a scratch pad where you can type. If you have the ISOs, you even can display what you typed in the scratch pad on the partner window, but beware that the content of the scratch pad gets erased when you close it. Other options are for pausing eye tracking, resizing the keyboard, and quickly switch over to another keyboard language.